hoping and praying for a little bit of that good old Benji RNG. A player in the bottom of his box. Oh, he's got all the walls. Ho, ho, ho. Okay. Flips that around. I'm not sure why he was in there, but he was. Almost an RPG sneaks in, but Benji has the fortitude to hang on. It's a max distance pull. Thankfully, Benji just got one, but hopefully there was some heals in that player's inventory so that he could heal up before starting to make this rotate.
And let's just go back to how good Benji is at scouting the area around him and scouting the players near and close to him, and of course far away. He knew that there was a player near him and heard that crash pad. I believe that's what got the player into the box. And Benji, sitting up top, said, you know what? You don't even realize I'm up here. Quick little edit. Nice elim there for him. On the flip side, though, Revsguard focusing on this third party. I believe this may be right near Benji as this fight looking like it's going to end up here in Revsguard's favor. He does have that RPG, and he does end up taking down Radlax. And a quick little launch pad away. Gets an elim, and he's out.
And he'll be able to land on a very, very nice spot. He's already gotten it marked. This metal base has a wall to connect. He's back up. Connects a wall of his own. Now looks back, but everybody in zone. So quickly do they move. So quickly are all the opportunities on gliding in gone. Now, our third end game of the day. Andalex is one of the final remaining players who has to make it in zone, and he does. But looking back up, he has nothing in his inventory. He wants more. Oh, there's a cone. Oh, nice play to take the floor and then edit both your cone that you took a little earlier. That's why you always got to be careful of what you own. Andalex, who was tarping from down below, switched to the cones instead to get that layer of safety, and then takes huge advantage of that with the other player focused on something else. This is why you see Andalex time and time again getting in good positions. Now 6 zone. Crash pad. Oh, he's looking for it. He's actually looking for the loot through that brick wall. You could spot the gaps in brick, just barely. Even if it's not yours, there's holes in that brick where people who laid it did not leave all the pace. Regardless, he spots the loot. There's nothing for him to actually go for. He thought that there potentially was more mobility, more mats, but nothing.
And he desperately needed more ammo. It was only on 6 AR. Really needed to find something. Slender, however, in a very good spot to pick up elimination onto a player in the backside. He is going to go for the flopper play this time around. He does have the crash pad nearby, but with it going down the way he went, he needs to get back up the mountain. He will get the elimination onto Jake, so the siphon does come through as well. He's going to look to pick up another one, and that's going to be a nice elim there onto Quick How. And Slender operating the backside of zone very, very well and effectively as crash pads are now coming through. He's going to look to play front side of zone.
That he is, and more crash pads will get him way up there, and there he is into zone. Swee's still up in this game. He's got an elim. Slender, who we saw in game number 1 or game number 2 with a couple of RPG shots to make things work. It's Thomas HD on height. Not unexpected at all, but I'm wondering, does he have the materials to actually hold? Game 2, that was an issue for him. He still made it work. Game 1, he made it to the top 10. Probably in a situation just like this, but running out of materials. So how does this one go? Potentially in the exact same direction. Flies getting so close to that front of zone again. No more crash pads to use. And he's going to go down onto ultimate low and potentially play floppers to get through. Somebody's firing upon him. No! Flies, how do you make it out of this one?
And it looks like floppers are going to be where he gets out of it. Playing that backside zone, still has a good amount of mats as well. The RPG is out. He's looking for it. That's going to be Nate going down. A big elim by Flies. He still needs to get into zone, but he still has 2 more floppers remaining after that pop. On the bottom side of your screen, you see Slender going for backside of zone elims as well. Flies is going to use that RPG again to try to get an impact frag, but he's not going to be able to do it. More shots being taken by him, and he's still continuously pushing forward as Slender on the backside is going to be able to pick him up a nice elim.
And more loot falling into him. Thankfully, he just got a refresh so he can box it up and get more. Back up to 61. Builds another player in the box. Oh, he gets taken out. That's Revsguard, who was in 8th place. Slender might now start to overtake him. We've got Benji in the game. We've got Link and Thomas HD still holding on to height. But the RPG from Flies will continue to pressure onto players down a low squeeze. Just crash pad Elim'd. Thomas HD off a height. Crash pad against the shockwave launcher, and now that's out of the game because that loot is still all up there. That gives the opportunity for this to be a regular game. Fly's just got another one, and Slender too. The duel, 5 elims for both, but more importantly, up on height, it's Teak fighting against Ocean. Squeeze is down.
And with that, that's so huge. It leaves Teak the opportunity to take it from Ocean, but is Slender on your screen now, 20 HP. He's got to find elimination. He's got to find time to pop these minis as well. The zone pulling back away from him just a little bit. He's good. Teak is going to pick up another elimination. Scram is going to go down there to Fly. So Fly's now with 6. Slender now with 5. Teak is going to go down there to Ocean. So it's Ocean, Flies, and Slender. The RPG is out. He's looking for it. Ocean needs to make a play. It seems like he's running out of builds as he's not building ahead of these players. He's looking for anything, but reminder, no kid shockwave launcher. RPG coming out there with the crash pad, a little stylish there. Shots coming through, Slender trying to connect, but the shockwave launcher is in place. Someone actually grabbed it, Flies going down, but Slender goes back to pick up 2 eliminations and the victory royale.
I don't know where the shockwave launcher came. I thought it was out of the game. Potentially somebody went in the zone to pick it up. Oh my goodness. What a finish there in the final moments. The back-to-back elims, even after having a crazy mid-game.